That was another fantastic episode. I'm glad they brought the puppet thing back. Because I loved how the animation looked. I mean, it was only on the one episode and the one scene. But this time it was throughout the episode. It was fantastic. I love how, like, how much of a stage play it was, and the fact that you had, the people dressed in black moving the puppets around so it doesn't look like so it can be performed without strain. But also Mizu actually had love before all this. And I said it before the narrator said it when they was like, what was the other ingredient? Because hate wouldn't have been enough. Love. Because love can make you do great, but also terrible things. And she had a love that was betrayal. A love that was a betrayal. I wouldn't have cared if he came back either. You ran. That was bad enough. I don't care that you came back to fight. So what? I was saying, even before we got to that point in the episode, that I felt like it was her mama that turned her in. I mean, it could have been both of them. I mean, he did come back, but because it's not like he needed to come back to help them take her out or anything. But we'll never know. But either way, I have no feelings towards both of them dying. The only difference is I was thinking she was gonna do it. She was gonna take both of them. He took the mom and then she took him. I mean, he took his tail when she beat him in an actual fight because he saw how weak he was, as far as I'm concerned. And then called her a monster, and then had the nerve to, when he finally shows back up, run away, and they come back talking about I love you. No, no. But Mizu's alone, because that's what revenge leads to: loneliness, and the possibility of someone taking you before you can take your revenge. It was nice to see the beginnings where she wasn't all that, and she had the skill, but wasn't ready for the situation. She was putting herself in for information, and it was clear that her mom was on opioids. I wasn't expecting her mom to still be alive or for any of that, but it was still good for how sad it was. And Miyuki, wasn't Miyuki? Princess, I feel for the princess. She caught two bodies, and then our noodle man caught one, and the women in the house got to take their final revenge, but but then she let the guards take the princess back, and she blackened her teeth in the place where she didn't want to be. Miyuki saying that it was best for her. She don't really know that, though. Just assumes. And now there ain't nothing but hate in her heart for her. But Miyu can't see that. Back to being alone, she spared that one boy in the house, but took his life outside. He never fought back, showing that further into the darkness. And now they're back to being alone. No one around. Just them. Caught a lot of bodies though, and the animation for that fight was fantastic, and the choreography, the fact that they had the metal pieces they be wearing aren't just for like weight training, but also to make a bow staff slash, but now Naganata, I think it's called. That was cool, but still, this path will only lead to darkness. We haven't even got to the person we trying to take revenge on yet. I mean, one of them. We've been shanked multiple times throughout our journey. It's gonna be rough, but I can't wait to see where we go from here. And curious to see what ends up happening with the princess. I mean, she caught two brides. I could see her, depending on what kind of husband she got, taking them out possibly. Because I don't know what's gonna happen with homeboy that's been getting tortured. I don't see his story ending too well, so we'll have to wait and see. Oh no, fantastic.